A young woman diagnosed with bone cancer has had a new knee joint constructed from her own left foot in a radical surgical procedure. Jordon Moody, 22, had a new knee joint created from her left foot, which has been twisted so her toes are pointing backwards and her heel is at the front. She underwent the rotation-plasty after surgeons amputated her left thigh above the knee and then reattached the bottom part of her leg to the limb. Jordon was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, or bone cancer, for the second time but was stunned when doctors told her they could carry out the radical surgery. She was studying at the Stella Adler School of Performing Arts in New York when she developed a pain in her leg. Doctors later discovered she had cancer in her thigh. She stayed in America for the next year, enduring chemotherapy and an operation to remove the tumor. After being given the all-clear, Jordon, who wants to be an actress, returned to her family home in Hessel, near Hull, where she lives with her parents Lika and Ivory and two sisters Jem, 23, and 16-year-old Tanika. But, during a visit to her godmother in Germany last year, she suffered excruciating pain and was rushed to hospital. She flew back to England and went to Castle Hill Hospital in Cottingham, near Hull. But the pain returned and she was taken to St. James's Hospital in Leeds for more tests. Doctors confirmed the cancer had returned and, this time, she was facing the amputation of her leg. They told me they could get rid of the thigh and use the bottom part of my leg to replace the top part and my foot would become my knee, she said. They said they would have to turn it 180 degrees because of the way the foot bends so it would bend the same way as a knee. I found it difficult to take in. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I just wanted to run out of the room when they told me I had an option to keep my leg. This wasn't what I wanted to hear. It was so scary, especially in light of the fact that the more times you get cancer, the less likely chemotherapy is going to work. In all honesty, you just have the fear that you are going to die, it's there in the back of your mind all the time. Doctors told me I could either have a leg completely amputated or undergo the rotation-plasty. It seemed like I would have a better quality of life as I could have a prosthesis fitted. Jordon underwent the surgery at the Royal Orthopaedic Hospital in Birmingham in July and is now adapting to life with her new limb. It was definitely awkward looking and it wasn't normal, so it was still a shock when I saw it and it did take some getting used to it, she added. But now, it just seems totally normal to me. I have been on crutches since I had the first operation, so it's been a couple of years now. That's my main way of getting around and I use a wheelchair. I've always been independent and I hate to feel dependent when I'm in a wheelchair or having to use the walking aids. Jordon is now waiting to be fitted with a new artificial lower limb, which will be attached to the joint created from her foot, and she hopes to walk, unaided again, before Christmas.